This is the Meerkat Inn with Grok Trade, and I want to talk about a trade we had in the GrokStar Trading Room this morning, and it was on Taser. Now, Taser had gotten stung today, and it was down over 10% here right here at opening, and then it continued to fall, and then it was falling into this symmetrical triangle. Now, they did have a conference call that started at 10 o'clock right here, which didn't have much effect on the price, but we were watching it. And the markets at this point were falling, so we're looking to go in this symmetrical triangle to a bearish direction. So let's take a look here at our free chart school. Again, go to freeonlinetradingeducation.com, chart school, and then right down here to chart patterns. Just click on that, and you'll come up with our chart pattern page. Here we have bullish and bearish chart patterns, and we're looking at bearish and the symmetrical triangle possible breakdown. Just go to that page, and here it is getting tighter and tighter. And because it actually, in this case, it came in from this side, that's more bearish than bullish. And if it falls out, chances are it will go in our direction for a while. So here's a written description of it. Here's where it has happened in some trades before. Look at that one. Bam, bam, bam. Here's another day trade I did before. And this one's up. Today we're going to talk about good old Taser. Here it is getting tighter and tighter and tighter. We're watching and we're watching. Let's see what happens next here. We just set our trade up down here. Now, unfortunately, for it had short restrictions on it today. We can only get short on it on the uptick. So, bam, there it goes. But I was trying to get my order in, but it had to come all the way back up here to 2172 to get me in short now here on Taser. Okay, so let's keep watching it here. It's going along, and now it came right back up to that line where I got in the 8 EMA, starting to roll over. So I'm setting a stop up here. This is about 1% stop. Again, I have to buy to cover, so I made it, it's green for this explanation here. Now, bam, back down here to 2140. Going to bring my stop down. I'm going to follow these moving averages. This is the 50 moving average and the 20 going along together there at current time on this 1 minute candle chart. And now look at it, it's falling down that far, bringing my stop down here in the money, 2160. Ooh, I love it when we can trade with zero at risk. And it's falling, coming down here. And this is the even $21 amount. I'm going to pull this up so we can see it. And look at that, just basing right here at $21. So I have about, 2% in this thing here. I'm pulling this back. I'm pulling this down here to where it was just a short time. It was a low base right there. Pulling my stop there, giving it plenty of room to do a little pullback and continue down. And it stayed there, and it stayed there forever. So I'm setting up a trade here, trying to go ahead and cover half. Because it could just snap right up here at any time, and then it started to fall here, and so I went ahead and I got out half here at $20.85 for 4.0% on the first half. And then guess what happened? Bam, there it goes. Oh well, that's okay. I got 4%. I'm not complaining. So I'm pulling this down just above the $21 as a stop now on the second half of my trade. It's down here to 2060, so I've got plenty in that trade. I'm going to pull it down a little bit more in a few moments here, as long as it follows through to the downside, and it is. So now I'm pulling it down here, and now I have it right here where I had taken out half, which is at 4%. So now I've got a guaranteed 4% trade. Hoo-ah, love it when that happens. And we're now playing with the house's money. Let's just see how much we can get out of this second half. Now it's low basing here at the 2050 area. Low base, bam, there she goes again. So again, I'm going to pull it down here to the 2071 area, and it's falling down again. Let's move this on up, and now low basing here. So it keeps having these low bases, dropping low base, then drop, low base. That's okay. It's just more and more money in my pocket. And again, keep bringing this in. Now at about the 2069 area, just want to give it a little bit of room to run up and down here, and it did. Sure enough, a little bear pullback here, and guess what? Bam, there it goes, starting to roll down. Another bear pullback here. Cool. So now bringing my stop in by this 20 moving average here at about 2062. and now it's just stalled right here. So I decided to take a quick break. I went ahead and moved my stop down here to 2056. Above this 20 moving average here, could act as resistance. And I went ahead and I went on a little break here, and boom, guess what? Popped up and stopped me out right there at $20.56 on the second half for 5.4%. So let's take a look here at this total trade here. We've got a symmetrical triangle, and it was bearish because, again, it came in from the top there, so that's a little bit more bearish than bullish. Plus, it had been very bearish all day. And then bam, 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 the markets were going down, and we just kept following, and then finally when it broke above that 20 moving average, if you look, it's the first time it had been above it this entire trade. And so we were able to get a trade on this one for 4.7% in 44 minutes. Hooah! Well, that's the way we trade in the GrokStar room, and you can join us 30 days for free if you like. Just go to groktrade.com. That's groktrade.com. And here's the homepage for that, and just go up here where it says GrokStar Chat Room. And that'll take you to the GrokStar Chat Room page. There I am trading here in the morning. And again, we trade in the morning from about 9 o'clock to noon Eastern Standard Time, or market time as we call it. And our goal is to get 10% on called trades throughout the morning. And here we are. Here's what you would get: audible call outs, and I'll tell you exactly like on these videos, where's my stop, where's my possible entry, and when I exit. Follow right along, and if they fit your trading rules, you can trade right along with us. And there's a little bit more description of it, and right down here you can says order now. You can do it. Now listen, this is 30 days for free. We pay for it for you for 30 days, no problem. And hey, you can cancel at any time. Well, what do you have to lose? This is the Meerkat. Hey, just remember that other people's pain can be your gain. Trade well.